Bitcoin and crypto to all-time highs soon. Guys, do not quit. I'm telling you, don't quit now. I'm here telling you, do not quit. Okay? As every single day I'm bringing you the show. It's a little bit hectic out here because we're building school and this and that and that. But I'm here, always will be. Let's freaking go. Okay? Let's jump into the show. Before I do that though, I want you to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you like the show as well. Down below, it helps the channel as well. And yeah, just say hi. I'm going to look at the comments. Let's go. 218 million were liquidated in the past 24 hours. Absolutely insane. The day before that, we saw 380 million liquidations. So we're over $1 billion worth of liquidations in the past 48 hours. I know it's a bloodbath. And I know it's tough. And the reason why the show is titled Don't Quit, because I know most of you are thinking, fuck this. Like, I know, like, trust me, bruv. I know that's what you're thinking. You bought it in April, you bought it in March, you've been down the rabbit hole, you're like, fuck, this crypto is a scam, I just want to get out break even. Do not quit now, okay? It's not only crypto though. It's very important to understand now. You can hate on crypto, which would be kind of understandable, but it's not only crypto. Why not only crypto? Because we see that the Magnificent Seven from the S&P also wiped out it's not even the Magnificent Seven, sorry. It's just the total. Over 2.9 trillion has been wiped out from major indices and stocks in this morning due to growing fears in global recession. This is the worst day since COVID. Oh yeah, it says even here, since COVID. Now, if you look at these are major. Apple is up. So if you use Microsoft, well, you know, Windows, I'm not even gonna go there. But anyway, so what you have to understand, this is like scary shit. Nvidia down 6%. That's only on the day. Microsoft down 3%, almost. Google down 3%. Meta down 3%. Amazon 11% on the fucking day, guys. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Now, this is also around the world, and we're going to talk a little bit about this yen carryover trade. But biggest crash for Japanese stocks as well since the Black Monday, 1987. Imagine that, cuz. Can you imagine that? You were not even an idea at that time. In 1987, not even I was. But there is a very, very cool, and I really enjoyed this Friday Banter with Ren and 𝗕𝗘𝗙𝗢. The reason why I enjoy this, because first of all, you know, obviously great minds talk, but Arthur brings such an interesting aspect. He believes there is no rate cut coming. He thinks, and he gives a deep dive into what this whole yen carry trade is, cash carry trade, why it is interesting. But I definitely recommend you check this out. Drop today on Banter. But a TLDR is that you could borrow money from Japan basically for zero interest rates. And when you've done that, people borrowed money and they put it on the risk assets and made, 10, 15%. They paid back whatever they had to, fees and whatnot. And then it was a fantastic thing. But the problem is that the whole is probably between $3 to $4 trillion that is involved in this trade. But they extremely aggressively raised interest rates to 0.25%, which basically scared the market, literally spooked everyone. And the reason why risk assets mostly dumping is, the theory is that it's dumping because these $3 or $4 trillion that's out there from these borrowings is basically realizing the losses or realizing the wins and giving the money back, or returning repaying the loans. But anyway, I'm not the expert to talk about this on. This is a fantastic show. You should really watch. I've seen some people asking in the comments what this is, why it works. This is like a 40-minute show, very much worth watching. Now, one thing to know, we are going to zero, to fucking nothing. Why? Because Jim Cramer says the ultimate, how do you say that? The ultimate person to trade against says that the Nasdaq future is dropping as if it's the end of the world. Memo to all, it isn't. Thank you, Jim. It is time for us to start realizing profits and going away for years and years and years. Now, here's one thing to note. This is the exact reason why I'm not in stocks, I couldn't, stomach that volatility, I just try to stay away. And the reason why I say that, for all the fuckers who don't understand jokes, is because it's, every stock guy says, and if you meet someone, are you in crypto? Or I couldn't stomach that volatility. I can't be in crypto. I'm rather taking my 10% a year, 8% a year, being happy. Well, look what happened now, 12%. On a stock like that, it's yeah, so it's just a little bit of fun here, okay? What was it? 12%. What was down in 12%? Amazon 12%. Amazon 12%. And you're saying that my shitcoin is going to zero is the problem? What are we talking about? Anyway, the Fed looks foolish for not cutting in July. People already, they want JP to step up and be like, hey, we're cutting in July immediately. Amazon dumps 12%. Cuz, what do you say? Should JP cut? Cuz says, of course. Okay, so people are already calling for rate cuts in July. Emergency Fed meeting in July. The probability for 50 basis point rate cut, which the probability was 25 for a long time, but now it's up 28%. 28% probability for a 50 basis point rate cut in September. Huge. Now there is one MFO who doesn't care. And you guessed it right, it's Michael Saylor. He's announcing he's buying $2 billion worth of it. He's raising money, $2 billion, to purchase more Bitcoins. This dude is the ultimate legend. The world is melting down, and Michael Saylor, let me buy $2 billion worth of Bitcoin. But he is actually the legend. I wish I met him one day. I really want to shake his hand. He's, he announced that he has 226,000 Bitcoin. Obviously not his, but MicroStrategy announced that he holds a total of 226,000 Bitcoins. That's 1% of the total ever Bitcoin that's ever been. It's more than 1% that will ever exist. With an average purchase price, and hold on to your pants here, 36,821. Now, if you've been here long enough, you know that this guy does not joke around. Like, he's been doing this for quite some time now, and it's just every dip he's buying. He's literally buying every dip. And people were laughing at him, but he bought a little bit, and there was a 5-10% retrace and whatever. Oh, Michael Saylor bought the top. And he's kind of a legend now. All right. ETH ETFs and their third positive day with 26 million in inflows. That's 26 million. I know it's not billions, but if you look at the fact that we've had negative, this is the third positive day, which is plausible. Like, it's great. And even if you look at that, is the ETH from Grayscale that is falling out with 78 million. BlackRock did 90 million inflows, and Fidelity did almost 12 million. Great stuff happening. Again, smart money pouring in. We have to see after this meltdown how the numbers change. I would not be surprised if we would have outflows. The class of 2024 boomers cheating, but we're yet to see that. Now, the irony of this cycle, and I'm bringing this here to you because this is actually interesting here, is that as time goes on, more and more institutions are loading their bags. Over half of Fortune 500 companies doing something on chain. Did you know that, cuz? Over 500 companies doing, over half of Fortune 500 companies doing something on chain. Meanwhile, crypto Twitter is losing their minds in the chop, not realizing that the thesis strengthens every day. And I agree. I think this is why I say don't quit, because I do think that it is a time where you will be like, screw this. I told my mom to buy, and I told my dad to buy, and I put my own money in, and I'm down. And this is probably this is the end of the bull market. We're never going to return. And actually, this is also why it's very interesting to watch this interview with 𝗕𝗘𝗙, because he explains as well, nobody in the markets who has any influence is active between June and August. No one. And he goes deep dives into the money printing that is about to happen. He doesn't believe that there will be rate cuts. And this is the thing, like, we are here in the summer, crypto DJs trying to get some money, PvP, which is, from each other, basically, who can dump first, who can buy first, whatever, when the real money is sitting on the side on a biz on the yacht and just smoking a big fat cigar and thinking about deploying billions and billions of dollars in September. What are you even talking about? And there is one more thing that I wanted to bring you here in relation to this. Is that there is this post here saying, spoke with a senior Tencent gaming guy, okay? We are aware of over 200 studios in Asia pivoting to mini games on Ton. You know what mini games are? Telegram, Ton. Telegram has 900 million users, okay? And they have these applications, a whole ecosystem now, launching a browser and whatnot, wallets. And there are 200 studios in Asia not trying out mini games on Ton. That's not what the article says, or the post says. It says pivoting to mini games on Ton. When you have a community on chain, you attract devs and builders. The best way to build a community is applying fundamentals. For example, solve their pain points. Okay, so it's very, very important to know There's real development happening. So what to take away? Michael Saylor, who's been right for forever, is buying. ETF inflows are great. We see development happening among the Fortune 500 companies. We see gaming studios as well pivoting to Telegram ton games. It's absolutely cooking. Now, some kind of irrelevant news, but still relevant. CZ follows Solana new account. Now, someone in the news group, which by the way, if you don't know, this is literally the best place to find information. It's a complete free tool. You can come here. It's called Banter Bubbles. You can comment. This is cool that you have bubbles and you can pop them and all this stuff and see the information. That's also cool. But what you really want to see is that this news group is my friends, the Banter fam, selected individuals who are in this group posting alpha every single day. You can scroll this on your phone, which is something that you could not do. So what you really want to do, and I know I'm saying this all the time, but you really have to consider this. This is the application, Banter Bubbles application. There is a link in the description. You can download. You can literally scroll this. Instead of scrolling fucking Instagram and TikTok, why don't you scroll something that you can actually make money out of? I make all my money here. It's completely free. Go and use this tool. And anyway, so someone in the news group said that you know, how can he actually do this when does he have like a phone or something in the prison? And let me tell you something. A crypto billionaire in prison has what the fuck he wants. Okay. Just my thoughts. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Now, who saw this guy? And I want the comments. Now, I want the comments. Cause put up a vote. Who thinks this guy is a legend on the Olympic? I'm gonna put up a vote as well. I'm gonna put it up. Where is the show? I don't find the show link. Oh, cousin. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on. Here we go. I'm gonna put this on. What is happening here? Here we go. This on. Here we go. So I'm gonna put up a vote. This is the guy we're talking about, okay? This is the guy we're talking about, guys. This is the guy we are talking about. I want to know who thinks that this guy is an absolute legend. Okay? I want to know who thinks this guy is an absolute legend on the Olympics. Okay? Is this how you write Olympicon? How do you write Olympicon? Olympicon. I don't know how to write Olympicon. Olympic. Okay, I think it is. Olympic. Yes or no? Look at this. So vote, guys. I want you to vote. Do you think this Olympic guy, this is a legend? What do you think? Let me see the votes coming in. So it's saying yes. Yes. So it's saying it's a, okay, so Joy King is actually making a point that I wanted to make, which is, you know, we gave so much, and I feel responsible. You know, I have a platform now that I can voice my opinion, which is, you know, I think it's very relevant. I always dreamt of this, but at some point we need to say, you know, be responsible. And I think it's very important. This is a very, very good demonstration and illustration on why the hate towards that girl who said was a man on that beat that other girl, and everybody's going crazy and receiving very, you know, lots of hate when she has a vagina. You know, I think it's a problem. And I think this is a very good example as well. This picture is going viral saying the Olympic has a new legend. You know, it's like I've seen so many pictures like this that, oh, a new legend. People would never ever watch the Olympics. And it turns out that obviously, but it turns out that this is from a game show. You know, the reason why I bring it here has nothing to do with crypto, but I think watching and seeing information online is going to be scary, whether it's a scam, whether it's a hack. There was such a smart scammer the other day in my comments who tagged me in my post, tagged me and said, this is Fefe's new Telegram, join because he's giving awesome trades. And the Telegram wasn't mine. It's insane. It's like, so please, please, please watch out what you see on your line and how do you use that information. Now, when I just so before I went live, I was like, Ren posted this. Nasdaq just broke down below the upward trend that it has been on since October 2023. Now, for the people in the 100 Desk Club, I wanted to give you an analysis on the Nasdaq very fast. I don't do this. I don't want to do this. I'm not going to do this. But what you see on the Nasdaq as well is a complete normal correction. Couple of things. Number one, if you pull if you've been here long enough, you know that you're waiting for the 50% retrace. If you start pulling the 50% retrace, you will notice that we didn't have a 50% retrace since March 2023, right? You pulled all the way up, and you see that between 396-ish region would be a cool region to retrace. Okay. So am I looking at the right chart? I am looking at the right chart. Sorry. It would be the decent retrace. But even if you pull it from this leg, you know that a 50% retrace eventually is coming. So the Nasdaq is still in absolute uptrend, right? Even if we go a little bit lower, we can still complete this leg down here and show a reversal from there. Even though Jim Cramer, I know that he is an anti-indicator and we should start shorting everything, I do think that we're going to reverse and everything will be fine. The market is a little bit overreacting. Although the interview that Ren just made with 𝗏𝗏𝗧 is actually putting this a little bit on. Like, it actually, I'm kind of shitting my pants when I hear the interview. But still, I do think that everything is a little bit overheated now and everything gets sorted. And if we see now the correlation between the Nasdaq, between the S&P, and between stocks in general is coming closer to crypto, which is also great for us. Now, I posted this is the reversal in the morning. I've been running all around. I told you yesterday and today I have some personal stuff that I had to take care of. And I couldn't do a show. But I woke up, and I usually don't do this either, but I woke up and I saw this chart and I'm like, what is really happening? So we do have a weak market structure shift. This is what I tweeted today. Well, it's my time at 8 a.m. Literally when I woke up, I tweeted this. V-shaped recovery on total. The only problem is that it can still be just a 50% retrace on the higher time frame. Also, we missed the daily retrace target of 2.17 by a bit. If we get a 5-minute market structure shift, I will take massive long positions. For detailed explanation, watch yesterday's show. This is what I said on yesterday's show. Probability of this is 3 days ago. This is what I said in yesterday's show. See a V-shaped recovery above the 2.281 level currently. If we come back a little bit on as a stairs and then we make a new low here, this is gonna be our new high. And the same thing, we come back on an elevator, come back 50, new low, this is gonna be our new high until we break above and create a V-shaped recovery. Once we've done that, okay, once we've done that V-shaped recovery, that's the point to start taking long positions. You can look for other pairs, but if the total market cap has made a new high, a V-shaped recovery, it is time to take the long positions, okay? So what I said that we need to see a V-shaped recovery, and we do see the V-shaped recovery. I'm going to talk about that in a second. But someone is saying that Fefe New Alpha has great calls. Nice calls. Just so I put up this subscribe thing there that could, I mean, hopefully it doesn't give you epilepsy, but I'm gonna just remove that now. Just reminder to subscribe to the channel, smash the like. But this is what I said 3 days ago. Coming down to one more leg down here to the 2.18 trillion mark, which is another 10% from here, okay? 3 days ago I was scrolling that we're gonna go down to the I said 2.18, but I actually correct 2.17, and I even have the chart marked here. We'll literally go into that and start and show some kind of reaction. Now, there is a big elevator down. We're going to talk about that. I don't think this is the bottom, unfortunately. We have way to go, but we're close. We are close. We've been calling for this. It's a 10% dump on total. If you've been here 3 days ago, you saved money. This is why I'm always saying, please, please, please subscribe to the channel. You will do a big favor for yourself if you do. Let me see what else I have here. Oh, so I tweeted today. Yeah, exactly. So I tweeted today. I took these long positions, which were printing, and eventually we had this. The problem is again that I couldn't monitor the chart great, but we had this. What I wanted to joke about is that the ETH trade is just completely failing. And we're going to talk about the total and why the dump happened and how liquidity was building up. And if you watch the channel, you would have noticed this. And eventually it seems like that it was just a 50% retrace. We're going to go through all that if there is not much to talk about here. But I wanted to show you one last thing. Yes, so now this is something I have to talk about. If you come back to the channel, you know that I talk about stuff that I like to talk about. And this is one of them. So that was a big argument under this post on, you know, like, do I have to work with? So here's the story behind this. And this is just something that I want you to fucking consider, okay? If you want to make it in life. Just my thoughts. You don't have to take it. You can turn this shit off as well. But so I posted this screenshot. Someone writing me in DMs, I can do samples at first, but writing an entire show script is impossible without getting paid for it first. And my reply was, thanks for your time. Wish you luck. The discussion was that I'm looking for a researcher, which, by the way, I am looking for a researcher. So if you want to come and work with me, create show, if you think that you are in crypto, you can understand and explain concepts, very, very nice. First thing to do always. Great, great, great. So anyway, if you know that, there is a link in the description. Please, please, please come and submit your applications. I'm having lots and lots and lots of interviews next week. Would love to see your application in there as well. But anyway, coming back here, someone wrote me and I'm the best. I can write you 𝗧𝗘𝗦𝗢𝗧. And I was like, okay, cool. So this is the exercise. Please write a show and then we just go from there. And this was his reply. I can do a sample at first, but getting first person. And then I tweeted this. I work for free. Every company I worked for, every single company I worked at, I worked for free at some point. Every single company, okay? I'm here because I gave more than I took. That's also true. I didn't come in here and say, hey, give me the money, motherfucker. Give me the money, motherfucker. No, I said I'm coming here. And if you're not like this, in my humble opinion, you are not going to make it. Why? Let me tell you why. When I joined Banter last year, you don't know this, but some of you might know this, but I joined Banter as a school member, okay? I was working at school. Why? Because I was a trader. I joined Sniper Club or Sniper School because I wanted to find a community. And that was a community which I thought trading is pretty boring. I joined in and I was volunteering for 6 months because I thought it was fun. And I was giving shit. I was like, this could be better. This could be better. This could be better. This could be better. And eventually they noticed me. That was not my intent. They noticed me. I was working 6 months for free. They noticed me and they said, you know, like, come and, do you want to come and join the team and start fixing the community up? And I said, why not? But I'm a trader. So I went on and I started working there for a minimal pay compared to what I was making. A minimal pay, okay? And that I flew out for 2 months to South Africa and I came home with less money. I flew out my whole family. I came home with less money than what I went with and I worked 0.24, okay? Why? Because I had the vision that this is the best company in the world. This is the place I want to work at. This is the place this is the people that I want to belong. And I sacrificed. And all the fuckers coming in here and telling me that you should never work for free and I can't work for free and I'm not going to work for free. Good luck to you. Absolutely good luck to you. A year later, and there's one more thing that I want to give you. No, I'm renting. I don't care. One more thing that I want to give you. That this channel, the 100x Club, been running this for almost 9 months now. 10, maybe a year. I don't know. Maybe a year. For zero money. Zero. I made $0 from this channel. And I'm coming here every single day doing an hour-long live show for you, making money for you, while I'm not doing any money on this channel. Talking about working for free. Why do I do that? Because I know I can make an impact. Because I know that I'm helping you guys. And I know that I have the potential to help hundreds of thousands of people. Okay, that's why I'm doing this for free. That's why I'm doing this for free. 10 months ago. Okay, anyway, guys. So I just wanted to put this out there. Let you know that I'm not here to fucking, try to work with some low, cheap labor and whatnot. No, it's just, this is how the world works. And this is what I see. And if you write something like, oh, I'm not going to work for free, you have to pay me first. Well, fuck you. That's what I can tell you. Really appreciate it. We love you. I love you back. Respect for your way. We're getting free alpha and help from you. Yeah, it does not go unnoticed. Thank you. Much love, much love. That's why we love you. I love you back. Work your heart out. Someone's saying, oh, what was it? Oh, so many comments. Thank you so much. That's why I love you. Work your heart out and expect no return. Persistence will pay. I agree. We'll appreciate, bro. Let's start live trading and we'll all make money. We are making money. Thank you. Very inspiring and respectful. Thank you so much. Much honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here's the thing. And there's one more thing that I wanted to say. The reason why I had the opportunity to come back to Banter, because I left school. That was not who I was in terms of like, I've never worked I don't know what the last time I worked 9 to 5. I did it for the fun. I did it because I wanted to belong to the company. And the only reason why I had the opportunity to come back is because I started the 100x Club and then noticed what kind of quality I deliver. That's literally the only reason. So don't come to me and say that working for free is not worth it, because that's literally the best way to get noticed and the best way to move forward in life, in my opinion. But this is a crypto show, and if you want crypto alpha, I would urge you to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button if you like this, and return. We do this every single day, okay? We actually bring you quality alpha, quality trading alpha. We're gonna start a lot of stuff. So let's say Fefe is preaching the truth. Bro, you're awesome. You are awesome. 𝗔𝗘𝗙𝗢, you are awesome. You are awesome. Definitely, 100x Club will change our life. Just be patient. I agree. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, cool. So, what are you laughing at? What is funny, cuz? What is fun? No. Let's go. No, that's not what we do. But I have the money gun. Why is my money gun not loaded with more cash? I know, but why is it empty? Cuz who's supposed to load the money gun is like, it's empty. Sitting at the table, it's empty, you know? Let me eat it. Okay, so let's go. Cool. Cuz have something to do at least in the office. Like, okay, let's go. Okay, let's talk about this. So if you look at, and you know what? I will tell you one more thing. I know everybody wants to see the tokens, but I will tell you one more thing. I love coming here. I do. Like, coming here every day and doing this, even if it's for free, it's a fucking privilege. It really is. Just talking to you guys, having fun with you, just really going through these hurdles together, experiencing the downs and ups, and meeting you in conferences and just people coming up. And there was a guy a month ago, 2 months ago, shout out, who recognized me in the restaurant and came up to me and was like, dude, it's awesome. I know someone from the company went to a real estate agent, and that real estate agent said, oh, we went short, as Fefe said. This is why I wake up every single day. And I love doing this. And I promise you, I'm not going to go anywhere. So we are sticking here, and through the bear, through the bull, is going to be insane. Anyway, let's go. So 50% retrace. This is what I tweeted about, right? So I said that we are seeing a V-shaped recovery and then a massive push, or this is just a retrace to the higher time frame picture here. The reason why you could have noticed that I was in the car all day long. Fefe, awesome energy. We love you, brother. Love you back. Love the humor on your shows. Thank you. Money gun is not loaded with cash because you work for free. Cause he's working for free. Yeah, sure. No. Oh my God. Bro, come visit Cambodia and see the temples. Would love this. I was at Angkor Wat. I've spent a month in Cambodia actually. Loved it. I have a crazy story from Cambodia, from the billion. We should post. Can you note this down? Story from Cambodia with the crickets, $1 billion hustle. And there is one more thing I want to plug here, and I promise you we're gonna get to the charts. Is that we're building something incredible. There's nothing there yet. But if you want to be I know that you guys are the real deal. Like, you are the real ones. There is something called the $1 billion hustle. You're not going to find it. But if you write at youtube.com/@billion-hustle, you will find it. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Yeah, you can send the link in the comments. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But if you like this energy, if you want to hear stories from me, whatnot, I think you should consider subscribing. Let's go. So here's the challenge. This is what I said. What is my range here? The range is pretty simple. I'll tell you the good and the bad, okay? The good is the following. We have a high. We have a clear break below, but we don't have a retrace, okay? So we have a clear high and we have a low now at the 2.17 trillion that are marked, which is the daily retrace. This is the daily 50% retrace. I've got all this stuff here because this is what I've been talking about yesterday. We've got the range marked. And then if you pull this from the very bottom, if you pull this from this leg up, which on the daily is a decent retrace, which is a V-shaped recovery, which can also be considered a 50% though, we have a 50% leg down here at 2.17 trillion. So if you look at it on the 4 hour, here's what I'm thinking. When you go and touch the 50% leg, after having a massive push, which you see here in the daily, you usually have a reversal from that level and at least target the higher range, the higher part of the range, which would be up here, okay? So I would expect a reversal here around here, somewhere here, probably consolidation into the weekend, liquidation in the weekend, and then just moon from there. And the question really comes, are we coming up to this OB up here at 2.55-ish region, or are we going to start pushing higher? We yet to see that. But this is my main scenario. My main scenario is that we are going to see, especially because of this, especially because of the retrace. It's a V-shaped recovery retrace here, and you see that we have a market structure shift. It traps even smart money traders. Then we're coming lower. We need to see, possibly we're gonna see a close below there. We have 20 minutes on the 4 hour, or on the 1 hour, and 3 hours from the 4 hour candle. So we're probably gonna go a little bit lower, close this hourly candle or the next hourly candle, whatever, below this low. So we are going to see a 4 hour close below 2.192 trillion. And once we've got that, I think we have to see a lower time frame reaction. We need to see a 15-minute market structure shift and then just start recovering from that. That's the level that we really need to look for, because we still did not have a 50% retrace here. That means we can come up all the way to... We can come up all the way to this 2.3 trillion and then show a reversal from there. But I do think we are going to get a relief rally, if nothing else, a relief rally, which is a push above the 2.3 trillion mark, and then a rejection from there, and then moving either lower, or we are able to push through this, and then we retest this higher region here. Unfortunately, if you look at the daily, this is not looking good, bruv. This is not looking good, bruv. And this is the high time frame that I think we should discuss. Although I think we are going to reverse before I think we're going to stick in this range for a long time, actually. I think we're going to come down here. We're going to see a little bit of screwery here, maybe in August, whatever that is. Or I don't know the time frame, but I know that we are going to moon. I mean, I believe we are going to moon out of this range before breaking below 1.9 trillion. I do think that this is our range. We're not going to really go lower and then moon from there. That would basically put Bitcoin between 58 and 63, 65,000 each region. That's the region, but we're going to look at that later. I do think that we are going to see a push out of this, but, and this is a big but, if you look at the weekly chart, the only thing you have to do is to subscribe to the channel. I know it was a sneaky plug. I had to do it. I'm so sorry. Please smash the like button. I know we've got like 300. Hold on, I don't see that correctly. Is that 300 people watching and 140 people liked? Let me put it on the other screen here. Let me just put it. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. So is that what we're playing? We have 300 people watching and only 150 likes. People wake up. It's like, oh shit, I didn't like the show. Fefe didn't say it like 15 million times while shooting guns. Guys, this is the only thing I ask you to do. And I know it's kind of cheeky and whatever, and you'd be like, oh, Fefe is begging for likes. Well, you know what? I could be begging for money as well on OnlyFans, but ice cream. But then I wouldn't be bringing you trades here. So I think it's better if I beg for likes and you smash the like and we move on than, you know, just not doing that. So I think we should do that. Anyway, so if you look at the weekly time frame, the problem is that our low, the proper weekly low, is down here at $1 trillion. And that means that technically, if we get a flash crash, a black swan, whatever that is, we could literally dump like 30, 40, 50% and still be in a bull market, you know? Now, obviously, below 1.45 trillion, it's becoming a problem because this is a very strong level that took all this liquidity here. It is a strong level. For all the newcomers, because I'm pretty sure that there are people who are watching this for the first time, we did not make a new high on the total market cap. So all the guys who are cheering for Bitcoin new all-time high is great, but the whole market didn't make a new all-time high, which is a problem. Anyway, I do think that we have to come down here. Now, I don't think we close below here. I think we might wick through. And I would actually be much happier if we did, because then we would complete the retracement on the weekly chart, and that would give us the validity to start mooning higher, right? That would be the ideal scenario. So on the weekly, not looking good, bruv. We have another possibly 15% from here. Bloodbath and all, so I don't even have to explain why, and much more. Something to consider. Technically, though, what I think will happen is that what could happen is that we are going to start pushing from here. We take these highs. If we take this high, and this is why I think we're going to have a close below, and then if we take this high up at 2.281 trillion, this is the high we need to take. After closing below here, we will take this high, and then possibly we are pushing all the way up to the 2.4, 2.5-ish trillion. And once we've done that, we are pushing all the way up to the 2.5 trillion. That's going to be a massive, massive rally. Everybody will say it's a relief rally. And we will have to see if it's a relief rally. If we get a confirmation for lower, we have to short. We have to short it up here at 2.4. We have to short it up here at 2.5-ish. Because if that happens, that means that we are in for a bigger trouble. Let me look at Bitcoin as well. And then I'm just going to jump into the comments. But I want to show, one more thing, which is I think interesting, is that BTC dominance at back at its yearly high. 57% is key. It flips horizontal resistance at 62,000. So I've been talking about Bitcoin dominance for a long time when we were down here. We were at 40. No, we were, where were we? We were around this 50%-ish region. And I said that we need to see, was this, no, was this the one? Was this the one? No, fuck no. We're down here. When did we start talking? October, November 22? When did we start streaming? No, it's 23 October. That up here, you're 40-something%. Anyway, we've been talking, if you look back on the channel, you will find the videos. Been talking about this. The reason why the dominance is pushing, and I'm not 𝗵𝗘𝗏, I know, but the reason why the dominance is pushing is because it's coming back for the 50% retrace, right? So it had a massive 50% retrace here, as you've seen in 2021, right? 2020. It had this range, came back 50, and then came lower. Now this is filling the 50% gap on this elevator down. Okay, that's what's happening here in Bitcoin dominance. So once we see a massive rejection on the weekly, okay, I thought this was it. This big red candle, this big red negative candle on the week. I thought this was gonna be it, but it's not. So once we came back to the daily equilibrium, now we have to tap onto some kind of supply here. And that's why this region up here on the 59-60% is gonna be interesting. So this tweet here is actually correct in my opinion, which says that we're gonna come between 59 and 60,000, 62,000. What am I talking about? 59% and 62% around this region. Show a massive rejection from there. That's when altcoin rally starts. That's when all the influencers will tell you altcoin rally is just around the corner. We are going to higher. That's when it's going to happen, in my honest opinion. Let's look at BTC. But before I look at BTC, am I getting stopped on this? Oh, these were yesterday's trades. What is my entry? Am I getting slaughtered on my long position? I didn't close anything. Honestly, I didn't even look at them because I had to run around. I am getting slaughtered on my positions. Most of my positions, most of my positions closed. I have a 16% minus on Bitcoin was my entry. 64.4 was my entry. 64.4. Yeah. On the 1-to-1 would have been great, but we didn't get the market structure shift here. What else do I have? I have ETH 36 minus. We can look at ETH later. And we have VIF 20% minus. Okay. That's not good. That's not good. But yeah. This is why we have stop losses, and this is why they're gonna get stopped if something happens. So let me look at it. But they were up. What was I should have set my stop losses to break even. Let me. Where was we were up like 40%, 5%, 21%, 17%. If you monitor the chart, did anyone make money out of these posts? Did anyone make money? Oh no, I did have 3 positions, 2 positions that didn't. Why don't you like ETH? I do like ETH, but why do you like it? How much would that bring Bitcoin down to? 48. I mean, depends what you mean. 48,000. Let's jump into the comments. If you're new, guys, this is the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. We do this every day. Please read my comment. Sour. Are you sour-ish for not reading my comment? Are you sour-ish for not reading your comment? I'm so sorry. I'm so bad. Don't be sour-ish. Just be... But I'm here. So I'm saying shorted BTC at 65,000, 62,500. And guess what? I fucking got my live Bitfunded account with this trade. All thanks to the Voodoo Man teachings. That's what's up! Let's go! Congratulations, man. I love it. Congratulations. That's absolutely fucking incredible. That's absolutely incredible. I'm so happy for you. This is incredible. I'm so happy for you. What's up, skinny boy? Hey, Vito. You know how they come. I should be drinking whiskey, cuz. Why are we drinking water here? How much for your tits? Honestly, send me 20K. I show you my tits right now. I'm not even kidding. Send me $20,000 showing you my tits. You know what? I will double it. If you send me $20,000 now, I will show my tits and I will give the whole thing to 𝗏𝗧. Honestly, if you send me $20,000, I'll be doing this live. If you send me $20,000, I'll take my t-shirt off. I'll be doing this, but no, I'm not gonna pour oil on me because he's going full retard now. He's like, let's pour oil. Dark fantasies. He's sitting across the other table with me. He's like, let's pour oil. Yeah. Okay. 30K video oil. I'm down. Cuz, what would you do with $20,000 today? What would you do? Would you invest it in what? Would you invest it in whores and cocaine? Of course. How much for costumes? That's $49 a month. Oh my god, the market just hit the 2.73. I guess we need to wait for at least 1 hour MSS before we start longing. The problem is, we're gonna look at this, but the problem is we need a V shape, yeah. Do I need to buy 𝗘𝗘𝗦𝗢 to be part of this group? Which group? But yeah, the answer is yes, but which group? I'm waiting for my Bitfunded trade. Great. 1995. 𝗏𝗧 69. Cause it's cheap. Oh my god, bruv. This show is too unique. Tom, I'm telling you it is unique. Guys, we have something up in our sleeves. I can't tell you. I've been chatting to someone today. Which comment? I'm so glad Ren employed you, Fefe. You're an absolute legend. I've been following Banter from almost a day. Let's pull this up. What is his name? Was it a long time ago? What's his profile picture? Oh, I see. I'm so glad Ren employed you, Fefe. You're an absolute legend. I've been following Banter from almost day one, and you're top 3 of all the shows. What the fuck you mean top 3? I'm not even kidding. What do you mean top 3? What do you mean top 3? What, like I'm literally crying. What do you, like, I can't continue the show until 𝗧𝗘𝗦𝗧 explains to me, what do you mean top 3? Okay, Ren, I give you that. Okay, I give you Ren. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. That now we're talking. Now we can continue the show. And please don't tell anyone I pressured you into this, because but much love to you, man. Much love to you. Much love to you. He's wrong. Top show. Thank you. My peep. PP Fefe cut celery for no telegram. Let's do that. Top 1, my boy. Black and white said Fefe. Black and white said Fefe. Yeah. When I need to trade on Bitfunded, I don't know. I'll give you top 2. Yeah, Ren, I take it. Top 2, I take. Dude, come on. Fefe number 1 before, but no, but I take top 2. Like, you gotta give respect to the man. Like, you know, Uncle Ren knows his shit. Anyway, but the new generation is coming, guys. The new generation is coming, you know? All right, let's go. Searching Shaolo number 1, the new, you know what to do, cuz. MTB Thrill Seeker. The ban button for like forever. No, I'm just joking. I'm not joking. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go into market analysis. Let's go. So here is the thing. I do think we need to see a market structure shift here. The problem is, what do I always tell you? I tell you that you need to be on the elevator, okay? You always need to be on the elevator. And the problem is that now the elevator's down. We closed below on the 5 and even on the 15, I believe. Yeah. And now we are building the stairs up. You know, you don't want to climb the stairs. You're always going to be on the elevator, always, because you meet millionaires in the elevator. You never meet millionaires on the stairs, okay? And millionaires are made in the elevator. And that's why we have elevator pitch and all that. It's actually quite a nice story. It's quite a nice vibe to the show, hey? Anyway, you need to be on the elevator. So possibly we're going to get another flash down. You don't want to start longing. I am going to get out of my positions that didn't get stopped. And we need to see. The reason why it was very good that we had this market structure shift up here and coming back to the 50, because we have validation. Let me just see from here, by the way. It's still not, but I don't think that's gonna count. So now we have validation. Now we can say, okay, this up here, this region, which is, let me just delete everything here because it's not relevant no more. But up here, this 2.28 trillion region is the most important level right now that we've got to look for. I would be extremely surprised if we don't reverse from these regions. I would be very, very surprised if we don't reverse from this 2.1617-ish region. Maybe a little bit lower. I'll give myself some slack and I'll be like, okay, maybe down to the 2.1 trillion. But within this 2-3% range, I don't see any possibility for us not. I mean, I do see possibilities, but I would be very, very surprised if we would not reverse from here. Maybe liquidate, show market structure shift, and that could be generational longs. That could be the time when you start seeing these massive push on the market. This is what I think is going to happen. Let's look at Bitcoin because I know a lot of you are waiting for Bitcoin as well. Let me see. Bybit. By the way, guys, I want to plug this as well. No sponsor. Literally, I make zero money out of this. I just want to tell you, I don't even have the shit here. Let me just Cybertruck. Here it is. So this is a cool. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it, but what you want to do, in my opinion, is that you should go on and try to sign up to this competition. If you trade on Bybit, if you don't trade on Bybit, fine. But if you trade on Bybit, if you don't trade on Bybit, I think it's worth coming here for a month or two. If you trade, you trading volume, and based on trading volume, you get a chance to win. It's not the highest wins and the lowest doesn't win. It's like for every dollar you generate in trading volume on Bybit, you do get a raffle ticket. I think it's stupid not to do this. I genuinely think, I don't like competitions, but I do think it's stupid not to take part of this. There is a link in the description. You can visit a Tesla Cybertruck as well. So let's go. Bitcoin, let me zoom out on the daily. Let's see what's happening here. I'm surprised that Bitcoin didn't take a big hit though. Like I'm genuinely surprised. I would have imagined Bitcoin taking a little bit bigger dip on this total down. Oh no, sorry, I was looking at the wrong time frame. Okay, no, it's good. Guys, there is no fucking way we don't reverse from here. There's like literally no fucking way we don't reverse from here. No way. There's no way we are not reversing from here. Maybe, yeah, there is no way. There's no way. Okay. Not financial advice. By the way, anything I do here is not financial advice. Very, very important. People come in here and complain and shit like that and say like, oh, you told me and I lost and all that. No, I'm not telling you jack shit. I'm telling you what I'm doing and you do you, okay? Okay. So I do believe that Dutch Airlines has suspended all its flights to Tel Aviv until October 26th. Horrible what's happening on that side of the world. Killing is not the solution in a way. Peace and love. Coming back to the 50 is going to happen and then moon from there. That's my analysis from Bitcoin. If you look at the 15, elevator down. Actually, didn't even come lower. Look at this, bruv. Do you see that? Made a relative equal low. So this actually made a relative equal low here.
One more leg down.
Yeah, there is one more leg down that comes back to the 50. This is always, we always talk about it. Look at this. It triple. Look at this. Always talk about this. Very good example. What happens here? Look at the 4 hour. It's coming back for the 50%. What does it do? Literally just above the 50%. It's building up liquidity. This is what it's going to do. Retrace a bit. Come down wick. The dagger that I always talk about. This can be the liquidation dagger. Higher high. And then moon on. Possibly not going to come back 50 after this. If it breaks over. Huh? Ching ching. Dagger. Like dagger. No, like, you know, when like old times they like fight. Yeah, that's a good idea. Dagger, yeah. Or the dagger could be like, ah! That should be the one, like a screaming dagger. Ah! Okay. Yeah, that's what I think. Let's go on to the token. We didn't really do Q&A. Let's do the Q&A and then I go into token requests. But I think if you're gonna start, usually what happens is that you start pushing tokens in here, and then 60,800 region. Yes, between 58 and 62. That's what I'm thinking. Bybit works in country, but the Cybertruck event not registering. I verified with the team. It should be working. We're gonna ping them again. I'm so sorry if it doesn't work. Yeah. BTC on Binance has $1.5 billion worth of long liquidations at 62,150. It looks like it could be a good chance of MSS to take this liquidity. Yes. 60 what? 62,150. It's like nothing. Oh yeah, 150. Yeah, exactly. Solana, what about 1.85 trillion total? Absolute a possibility, guys. Absolute. So this is, if you look at the total market cap, this is what I've been saying. If you go into the weekly, down here, this is still a possibility. We still should, in theory, come back to the 1.85 trillion if you want this. If you want this complete retrace, absolutely a possibility. I don't think it's happening, but I do think it's a possibility. Technically, it should happen. What makes the market not make a new low on weekly? I don't know what that. Oh, yeah, bro. If we're gonna lose $2 trillion in the market cap, like I don't know, then this is over. System error. Please try again. Bybit. Yeah, okay, it's not good. YFF, haven't you filled your research position yet? Who is winning the race today? I'll tell you why I haven't filled the position. Very honestly, because I can't find the guy. I'm looking for it. Still can claim my Bitget and Gummy airdrop. Claimed the one few months ago easily. Please help. And yes, I have to solve to cover the. Please. Why do I do this? Send me a DM. 𝗓𝗓𝗏. Nobody else send me a DM. I will help you because I'm a nice guy. But yeah, I don't know why it's happening. With the next 2 months being mad months for crypto, would we not go down to the 50? We could. 1.85 trillion, guys. We could. That's 15% in total. 20% in Bitcoin. That's 48. That's like 48, 50. I don't think it's happening, but it can happen. It can absolutely happen. Hey, I applied for researcher too, but didn't get email back. If you didn't get email back, the reason why I haven't gotten any email back, because either I didn't work through the list or you weren't qualified enough, and then I will send when I find the right person, I'll send an email to everybody who didn't make it. So it's either of the two. Do you have Sol in your wallet? Yeah, he said he has. To cover fees. Yes, he has. Okay, I think we are at 50 minutes. I have to leave very soon. Oh my God, did you see the time? I have to leave. Okay, cool. Guys, let's do 10 tokens. Cause you're counting. Let's do 10 tokens. Let's go. Show me the beans. Show me what tokens you want me to look at. Let's start with Sol. Cousin has the first thing. He won 20,000 today. Genius. Gene, you can also make the transfer in bank transfer. It's also fine. Cause do you take I don't know, do you take a food coupon? Yeah, of course. Food coupon as well. Okay, good. Sol, wow. Did you see this chart? Sol is down 154. Holy shit, it's a 20% drop on Sol. I think this is the FTX holding 8% kind of FUD. I think that's the thing here. Beautiful. Sol's gonna be generational fucking long. The only problem with Sol I see is that it's building up massive liquidity here. Massive liquidity I don't like. No liking. There's no MSS, just a weak liquidation here. Not really liking Sol. But as the market moves, Solana will move as well. I would not be surprised if we would get a massive pullback on Solana. Like I would not be surprised going down another 20-30% from here. I don't think it's happening, but we can see 120 Sol again. That's a great buying opportunity. That's one. Cause you count. AGI. What is AGI? Whew. Decent looking dildo chart. Okay. Well, here's my takeaway for this chart. Look at this. This is a massive fucking area. Like this area should have resulted in some kind of bounce, and it literally just could fill the supply up here, build up massive liquidity. All the retail traders saying it's a trend line, you should long this, and then they're getting screwed over. I don't like this chart. I wouldn't touch it. I would not touch it. Wealth. Shout out to the guys at Commonwealth. 𝗘𝗙𝗦𝗧, shout out to them. Great job they're doing here, to be very honest with you. I can't really chart this chart for you. I can't really do TA in this. I can tell you one thing, not financial advice. Buy this, honestly. Top team, top products, very, very cool stuff. I can chart this. Do I think it's a great buying opportunity? I do think, especially if you are in for 12 months. Don't come back crying here. I don't know, this might go to fucking zero. It's crypto, but in my opinion, it's worth buying. 𝗏𝗧, testing all-time highs, or actually going above all-time highs. 𝗏𝗧 had a decent correction here as well, 12%, just like Amazon. Okay, was this number what, cousin? What was this?
That's the number 4.
That's the number 4. Okay. Building up liquidity, not liking. I don't like this. I do not like this. The fact that it is building up liquidity. I just don't like it. Wouldn't be surprised. 50, higher, 50. Yeah, well, I mean, technically we don't necessarily have to come lower than this. I would not be surprised if 𝗏𝗧 came down another 10, 15%. Yeah, down here between 0.18 and 0.17. That's one of the regions, reversal areas that I think could be playing out. And then down here between 0.16 and 0.146, that's also like a great area, which I think it would be playing out. Brett, let's go Brett. Honestly, we should do a show where this is what I just do. I just literally sit here, people ping me tokens, and just literally...
We should do a poll on X. I think we should vote what should you analyze at the end of the stream.
Yeah, we could do this. Brett came a bit lower. Look at this. Look what it did. This is also going to be a great lesson for y'all. Look, what did I say? We're going to come lower. We want to see a market structure shift. I marked this as a potential reversal area, but there are obviously more potential or more reversal areas. What do I always say? 15-minute market structure shift. What did you get here? 15-minute market structure shift. What did you get from there? A 50% retrace. Where do you long? 50% retrace. Look at this. If you have taken this trade, it went up 25% after. High, this broken. This I don't like. Breaks, comes back to this region. Breaks, can't come back. I don't like Brett here. Not liking it. No, and it's building up liquidity. I would not long Brett at all. This could... Do you remember 𝗏𝗧 that I set up here? Literally, we have a show. If you don't want to look back. And I said, we were up here, and I said that Brett is going to fall another 30%. And it happened. You remember that, 𝗏𝗧? If you guys watching the show, you remember that. Now I'm saying the same thing. Look at this. Like, this thing can fall another 15, 20, 25% easy. Like, no problem. Is it a good buy on spot? Possibly. I would not fade it. 𝗏𝗘, I haven't looked at 𝗏𝗘 for a long time. They've been sponsors on my show. Long time. They were, holy shit, look at this. They were sponsors, I think, before this pump. They were sponsors around here, February, somewhere here. This is where they were sponsors. It's still up. That's incredible. I'm actually very happy with the 𝗏𝗘 team. Like, they're doing something absolutely cool. It's not a meme per se, right, anymore, but it's great. Now, whether I would buy it here, no. Liquidity, I do think we're gonna come lower. Another, yeah, 20. Fuck, everything looks like 20%. Like the possibility of the total is going lower. It's actually there, unfortunately. So we're saying you coming. Oh, bruv, you coming. But you know, my cousin just said 4 more, and then he said years, 4 more years, and I'm not coming, but I am coming. You know what I mean? So yeah, pause. Rune, I am coming to Singapore. I'd love to meet you there. We're gonna have a massive party in Singapore. Oops, I don't know if it's public info or not, but there it is. We're gonna have a Banter party in Singapore. Massive party. It's gonna be insane. Yeah, Rune looks good. To be honest, Rune looks good. Rune looks actually very, very good. Yeah, Rune looks very good. Very, very good. For the relief rally, Rune is actually good. Take note, 𝗏𝗧, please. Rune is actually very, very good. Rune looks very, very good. If we take this high, you can take a long. Up here at 403. If we take that high, looks good. We're possibly going to come one more down. Something like this. That would be good. I'll do 3 more. Guys, 3 more. We've got 3 more. Let's go. Beam. Don't see 𝗧. 𝗧 means... 𝗧 is South Africa. Yeah? There's something with 𝗧, like the money. Yeah. Beam. Looks the same. Looks good. If you're bullish on Beam, I don't know if the narrative picks up, this could be really, really cool. But I do think that it is great. It is great. It is great. It is great. Well, look at this liquidity up here. It's great. It's actually very good. It's a Beam as well. Look at this. It's coming right into the POI. It's very good. We need to see a reversal around here. I do think that we have a little bit lower, but this is a great buy. If nothing else, it is a great buy on spot. It's really a good buy, and it has an efficient move down. Look, I mean, let me see here. Not quite, but it's fine. I think it's good. I think this is good. 0.017 is the level you want to look for currently. Not. I don't even know what's happening with Notcoin. Is something happening with Notcoin? Great though. Great chart. Look at this. Great chart. Coming back here. Massive fucking liquidity. Looks very, very good. So some of the charts look shit, but some of the charts look very, very, very good. So we have to see. Like if we see an MSS again in total, I think the likelihood of us going up is much higher than us going down. Even if it's just a relief rally. So yeah, I think market structure shift here and then it's moon. And how many do we have left? One. Last one. Make it count. Now, if you want me to look at the coin, pump the chat now. Like I want to see the chat flying, and I wanna pick one token. Let's go. Let's go Airwave. Okay, look, let's go Airwave. I like Airwave. I don't per se like it, but I trust Ren, and he says that Airwave is like deathing. So they have some massive tech coming as well. Great buy. The only problem I don't like is that it's coming back for 50. It literally just came back for 50. It possibly can have another leg down. Don't think it's happening though. Oh yeah. If the market starts pumping, it's not a bad trade. It's not a bad trade. Fundamentally, it's a great trade. If the market starts pumping, it's not a bad trade, okay? It pumps hard, actually. It pumps very hard. It's not a bad trade at all. It's not a bad trade. It's how the market structure shifts. It's great. It's not a bad trade at all. It's great. Guys, thank you so much for coming. If you've got any thoughts, any comments, anything you want me to read, please put it up. Put it in the comments. I'm going to put it up on the end screen. Thanks for spending time with us. There are some massive things coming and happening with me, with us, with this channel. Worth following the next week as well. Thanks for spending some time with us in this beautiful afternoon, evening. And I believe I will see you in the next one. Take care.